This right here is the Aaliyah Boston performance we've been begging to see. This is a game that finally made everybody sit up and say, okay, that's the Aaliyah Boston we know she can be. If you've been following this channel, you already know I've been stressing it all year long. When you're building around a true big three, it's not enough for just one player to carry the load. Two of the three have got to show up every single night. And truth be told, Boston hasn't been that player for months. Let's be real here. Defense is great. Nobody's knocking her defense. But the problem is, on the offensive end, she's been nearly invisible for the last 2, maybe 3 months. You almost forgot she was out there at times. And that's not because she lacks skill. It's because she hasn't been aggressive. She hasn't demanded the ball, and she hasn't imposed her will. But today was different. Aaliyah Boston came out locked in. She came out motivated. She came out like somebody who was tired of hearing the critics, tired of watching other people question her role on this team. She took the game personally. And when Boston plays with that kind of edge, when she gets that fire going inside her, she is flat out unstoppable. She's too talented, too strong, too skilled to fade into the background. And today, she reminded everybody exactly why the Fever drafted her so high and why she's supposed to be part of this core going forward. And let's not ignore the bigger picture. Because of Boston's performance, the Fever just forced a Game 5. That means we're headed back to Vegas. Nobody thought the series was going 5 games, but Boston made sure of it. She was dominant. She controlled the paint. She finished strong around the rim. She didn't hesitate. She didn't play scared. And she didn't wait for somebody else to carry the load. She said, I got this. And she delivered. This is what Fever fans have been waiting to see. This is what her teammates have been waiting on. And honestly, this is what the league has been waiting on. Because when Aaliyah Boston plays like this, she elevates the entire team. She makes the Fever a different squad altogether. So here's the bottom line. If this is the Aaliyah Boston we're getting moving forward, if this is the energy she's bringing in Game 5, then buckle up, because things are about to get very interesting in Vegas. This was an absolute showcase from Aaliyah Boston. Flat out dominant. 26 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks. She was a monster out there. This is exactly what we've been begging for. Boston planted herself in the paint, demanded the ball, and every time she touched it, good things happened. Too strong, too polished, too locked in. The Aces had no answer. Kelsey Mitchell once again lit it up. 35 minutes, 11 of 22 from the floor, 4-7 from deep, 29 points, 6 assists, and 3 boards. And this wasn't easy. Las Vegas threw everything at her. Boxes, elbows, traps. They were loading up every possession. Didn't matter. She still got buckets. She still hit the tough ones. And when it was winning time, Mitchell delivered. Again. And let me give flowers to Odyssey Sims. 6 of 10 from the field. 6 of 7 at the line. 19 points. Plus she handled the rock with composure. And that one play, oh my God. Left side wing. Big switched on her. She hit the in and out hesitation, pump fake, stepped through, kissed it off the glass with the left. I swear, Sims had that defender dancing like hot sauce from D&1 mixtapes. Straight sizzle. That's how you hoop. That's how you step up when it matters. Lexi Ho? Numbers won't show it. Just 8 points on 3 of 11 shooting, 1 of 6 from deep. But defensively, she was everywhere. For steals, 8 rebounds and constant energy. She created extra possessions just by tipping balls, diving on the floor, and forcing Jackie Young and Chelsea Gray into tough looks. That's championship-level effort right there. But look, A'ja Wilson was A'ja Wilson. She dropped 32 points on 13 of 23, added 10 boards, 3 steals, and 4 blocks. She's the best in the world for a reason, and she reminded everybody of it tonight. This was a heavyweight battle. Wilson versus Boston, trading blows, back and forth like Ali versus Frazier. And tonight, Boston stood tall. The Fever as a team, 30 attempts at the line, compared to just 12 for the Aces. You know Becky Hammond's going to be heated about that in the postgame. But when you attack, you get rewarded. That's what Indiana did. Natasha Howard, man, I'm trying to be patient, but 7 points, 3 boards, and another pair of travels. You got to clean that up. We can't afford wasted possessions. Shea Petty gave good minutes off the bench. Though, 7 points, 2 steals, steady defense. Bottom line, this came down to Boston, and Mitchell outdueling Wilson and Jackie Young. Indiana takes the win. And guess what? We are 1 step away from the finals. Nobody believed, but here we are. Stephanie White, credit to you. Finally, you told Boston to live on that block, and it paid off. They had to send doubles because they couldn't guard her one-on-one. And if you keep feeding her like this, Indiana Fever are about to shock the entire world.
Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell, remarkably, there will be a winner.
So she steps up to the line, crowd buzzing, the Fever fans. Oh my God, they let it rip. MVP, MVP. Chants raining down for Kelsey Mitchell right in front of A'ja Wilson. You cannot make this up. That's straight savage. That's fandom 101. That's how you do it. Fever fans, stand up. You showed the whole league what it means to ride or die for your team. This win? Massive. It felt different. It felt personal. And the best part? The internet is already running with it. They're calling this group the Suicide Squad. You heard that right. The bench mob? Pure chaos tonight. Wild energy. The type of energy that makes every opponent hate playing you, but every fan love watching you. Meanwhile, the haters losing their minds. Blocking foul signals, little side gestures, all the usual WNBA drama. Chloe, Sophie, the antics. Fever fandom just flipped the double birds and kept it moving. That's how you handle it. That's how you own the moment. And look, here's the kicker. This game didn't just happen on the court. The buzz carried everywhere. A'ja Wilson, 165,000 posts. Unreal. The league tried so hard to spin this night as hers. The WNBA marketing machine was working overtime, but the Fever stole it back. The Fever fandom stole it back. And now, pack your bags. They're headed back to Vegas, back to the Strip, back to the fight. Fever aren't just winning games. They're rewriting what WNBA culture looks like. Game 5 is shaping up to be huge. No question about it. This is the one everybody's been waiting on. And here's the thing. Scheduling matters. If the WNBA is serious about growing this league, then I gotta say it. Stop putting games up against the NFL. Just don't do it. That's like walking into a buzzsaw. Listen, Sundays in the fall, they belong to the NFL. That's not even a debate. You can have the best product, the most entertaining game. But if it's going head-to-head with football, the casual sports fan isn't tuning in. It's that simple. Play these games when the spotlight is actually available Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Friday night. Own those nights. Give fans a reason to lock in without distractions. And don't get me wrong, this last matchup was a good one. Fun to watch, had drama, had energy, but it got buried because it was stacked against a full NFL slate. That's just bad business. The WNBA's got momentum right now, but you can't waste it competing with a monster you're not going to beat. So, yeah, Game 5 is going to be massive. Circle it, lock in, and let's hope the league finally starts figuring out scheduling strategy if they really want to maximize growth. Anyway, I'm out. Appreciate y'all watching. The Phoenix Mercury defeat the Minnesota Lynx 3-1 to advance to the 2025 WNBA Finals. Drop your thoughts below. Let me know what you think. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, peace.
Fever down! Bow, bow, bow! Big dub! Yes, sir! Dub. Big dub.
Job's not done yet. Job's not done yet.
Dub's in the chat. Back to Sin City. One more. We can do it. Earn, not given. One more.